ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube pipe community, Lewis coming at you one more time from the road. Second video tonight, but not tonight. Another night. But the same shirt on the same drive. I'm filming twice. Anyway, I'm smoking now. I wasn't in the previous video, but I'm smoking now. Sharing this thing between us. So, I mentioned in my previous video that I had recently purchased a few blends from Cup of Joe's. Something that seems to have become a little harder to find as of late. And that is Rattray's tobaccos. So, I picked up 4 tins, all different. I picked up a tin of Hal of the Wind, never had it, never have. Marlin Flake, never had it, never have. One other one that I can't remember off the top of my head, but another big one in maybe Brown Clooney or something like that. And lastly, the topic of today's discussion and first impression is this. Rattray Summer 2018. It's an aromatic. Now, you guys know me, I smoke pretty much everything except really strong, burley blends. Summer 2018. Now, the tin art on this is spectacular. That is not fireworks, that is like a Hawaiian shirt. That's fantastic right there. I really love that tin. Now, what enticed me about this, besides the fact that there are no reviews on it at all, at least that I've seen on the YTPC, is the flavor profile that they're talking about. The description says, really quick, vanilla, which I could potentially do without, and then 2 of my favorite tastes put together, lemon and ginger with Golden Virginia's, Burley, and Black Cavendish. Now, since I'm driving, I'm not going to show you the tobacco. I'm not going to open up the bag, blah, blah, blah. It's a good mix of it. You see the Golden Virginias for sure. And it's got a really nice note. Now, I knew it was lemon and ginger. I didn't know it had vanilla in it. I can always do without vanilla. I don't necessarily need it. I'm going to try this with the window closed. I hate to smoke out my car, but whatever. One of my favorite of all-time cocktails, I'll preface this, is called a penicillin. Now, I like to drink scotch, I like to drink whiskeys in general, and beers. But when I found this cocktail that is good year-round because of the scotch, because of the acidity to it, because of everything. It is such a well-balanced drink, and it gives you so much that this sounded so much like a penicillin to me. Now, I'll explain to you what a penicillin is. You start with a base of a blended Scotch whiskey of approximately 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. You put in about 1.5 ounces of lemon juice. You can either make a honey syrup and a ginger syrup, or you can put in about 1.5 tablespoons of honey, and about an inch worth of ginger and crush it the hell up. That makes it pretty spicy. I like it that way though. And you just shake the shit out of it. Yeah, shake the shit out of it. And then you double strain it. Put it over one big, fat, friggin' ice cube. Make it look real pretty. Like you're paying $15 for the damn thing. And you top it with about 1/4 of an ounce, just a little floater of a very peaty scotch like Lafroy or Lagavulin or something along that nature, an Isla in general. So you got your sweet from the honey, you got this kind of savory malty undertone from the blended Scotch whiskey. You've got your spicy, just sweet kick from the ginger, and you got this smoky, just top note that you get when you smell the drink to begin with. When you take sips of it, that little bit of smoke is there. So it's smoky, sweet, malty, sour, spicy. It is everything in that drink. It is so refreshing, and it's good year round because of the smokiness. You can have it in winter and it's completely satisfying. So this, having lemon and ginger in it, it was really, really enticing. I'm very much hoping that it kind of lives up to its name or lives up to its reputation, but it's hard to tell right now. Now, I'm going to light it up and talk through it just a little bit more, so bear with me. The vanilla as a sort of creaminess, and but it's not a pronounced vanilla. It's not like you would get with vanilla ice cream. The lemon is there as soon as it hits the front of your tongue, and it's there, it's noticeable, but it's not extremely sharp either. What I'm struggling to find when I smoke this blend out of this meerschaum, now granted, this is the very first smoke out of this meerschaum, should be relatively clean. I should be just getting the tobacco and the casings, but I'm struggling to find is that ginger, and I think that's really the crux of it. That is the component that would put the entire blend together for me all that much better. I get a little bit of it on the Retro Hail, and it's an aromatic. I think that's the case with a lot of aromatics for me. The majority of the flavor that I get is based on that Retro Hail. Could have to do with how I packed it. And while it's not just a whole bunch of hot air, I'm not getting this mouthful of flavor that I really, 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 really wanted. And I really, 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 really want to love this blend. I really want to love this blend. So far I can tell you this. That tin is 3.5 ounces, and I'm gonna smoke all of it. I may smoke 2 ounces over the course of the next couple of weeks. I may put away the rest of the stuff that I've got going on for now and focus on this blend. I think I want to do that just to learn the blend. I might cellar away an ounce and a half of it or whatever for later enjoyment. But I do have to give this a shot in different pipes. Now, I'll say this. It was a little wet out of the bag. Not super, super goopy or anything, but a little wet. So I did give it about 20 minutes of drying time just here on my dashboard before I packed this bowl. So I don't know if drying it out, I mean, it did dry out some, so I don't know if drying it out really affected the flavor or what the deal is. But while I'm getting that, a little bit of the creaminess of vanilla and some of the lemon right off the bat, I'm not getting the ginger, and that makes me sad. But I think I will enjoy this. I think it's it's one that I can enjoy out on the back porch when I want something a little bit kind of, I'll dare say it's refreshing because of the lemon. But what's funny enough is I can smoke, gosh, one of the Latakia mixtures I got. It might be the McBaron Latakia mixture, or no, it's Latakia Flake. Who makes Latakia Flake? I forget who makes Latakia Flake. I get a lot of lemon out of Latakia Flake. I don't know why. I get a lot of that sour, just refreshing lemon taste. I don't get so much of the smoke from it. I get a lot of lemon from that blend. It's really weird, but I like it a lot. Anyway, I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to continue to smoke this over the course of the next couple of weeks. I might make another video and kind of recap and see if things have changed or not. It might be just a side note in another video that I make. I think I've rambled on long enough. I hope you kind of garnered something out of this. I don't know if you're an aromatic smoker or not. Some people just aren't, but this was certainly worth trying. I'm glad I did. I'm going to continue to kind of figure it out a little bit. Maybe it doesn't like this Meerschaum. Maybe it likes a fatter bowl. Who knows? We'll figure that out. Anyway, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love you very much. Blessings and smoke rings. Ciao!